Map Dad here. As we get set to celebrate America's 250th birthday this Independence Day, I had a quick trip to our nation's capital. I highly recommend taking the metro from the airport. Just a few bucks on either the blue or yellow line, depending on the time of day and your stop. Couldn't get near the White House as preps were underway for the UFC event on the lawn to celebrate the president's 80th. I stayed near the National Mall at the JW Marriott for 2 nights, where the rooms were small, and I did hear the guy snoring next door, but still a good location. All in with taxes and fees, it averaged $400 a night. If I wanted to get my souvenir shopping done, there was plenty to purchase in the lobby. Since I only had 1 day to try and take in as much as possible, I decided not to walk down toward the Lincoln Memorial and see them refilling the reflecting pool. And since this picture, you've probably seen the news about the return of the algae and the blue paint peeling off the bottom. The mall itself, a huge construction zone prepping for the 4th. But the Smithsonian museums around it are so worth it. No admission charges, and there is so much to see. I started at the Air and Space Museum, which you have to now reserve a spot in advance because of its popularity. You can see the Wright brothers plane, along with memories of our past lunar landings. Yeah, kind of cheesy, but I did buy a pack of that freeze-dried astronaut ice cream. Do they not make Neapolitan anymore? Next to the Hirshhorn Museum, which had an exhibition of a Basquiat and a Banksy, along with an entire room for Laurie Anderson's 4 Talks, her multimedia work taking up an entire room. The Museum of American History is home to a diverse group of Americana, the first Superman comic, the chair Archie Bunker sat in for All in the Family, and the voting equipment used in Palm Beach County, Florida that led to the phrases butterfly ballot, Chad, and kept the nation wondering who would win the presidency in 2000. I also walked into the National Gallery of Art and the East Wing that houses its contemporary works. Dinner with friends was at a Jose Andres restaurant, Zaytinya. Fantastic Middle Eastern small plates. I highly recommend it. Now, as you know, most Map Dad trips have got music involved. And that was the case here as well. Echo and the Bunnymen, one of the finest bands to come out of Liverpool. Maybe not the Beatles or Oasis, but Map Dad a huge fan of its 1980s output. Another few concerts coming in this summer of 2026. I cannot wait. I'm Map Dad, hoping to point your travel in the right direction.